Hey, Dave from HeadGames here, and today we're going to finish off this Honda B-Series and get it ready for World Cup. Keep watching.
In the last video, we went over digitizing and porting this head in the CNC. In this episode, we will be showing valve guide install, reaming the size, valve job, mill, and assembly. At the end, we will reveal what this cylinder head will be going on. Stay tuned.
A valve job is only a valve job if you think of it as such, meaning that there is different angles, there's different widths, there's different throat diameters, there's a lot of different things that can go into this that makes it successful. A lot of people don't pay attention to that and they just go to their local machine shop and they get a valve job, but they don't know that that valve job could hurt them. It doesn't help them. You don't know because you don't go to somebody who grows. They just do. And when they do, that doesn't always mean they're doing the right thing. And they don't know that because they don't put it on a flow bench, they don't test anything, and that is not what you get at HeadGames. Now this thing's all valve job, it's time to go to mill. Check out the cylinder head, all nice and nice. Looking snazzy. This thing is ready for final clean and assembly. It's been milled, and obviously, you know that HeadGames goodness. And then we have the parts. So first up, we have SuperTech intake and exhaust valves. So we have the black nitride intake valve and the Inconel exhaust valve, OEM size, and the Billy Badass. This is the 4-piston dual valve spring. It's actually a PSI spring. I think they make a titanium retainer, or it kind of looks like Ferrea makes the retainer. Comes with a locator, but this thing, let's put this thing in the spring tester. Test it in our Buxton spring tester. So I have it at 1,339 is the install height of the spring, 465 thousandths worth of lift. Bring it down here. Look at that, guys. 138 on the seat, 276 open, 55 thousandths away from coil bind with a spring rate of 297. This cylinder head's going into a very fast sport front-wheel drive car that makes some jam. And one of the biggest things I was worried about when I first decided to help Ricky out was that, man, what are we gonna do for a valve spring? Because there's really nothing available that's gonna solve your problems. And those problems are that the heads come apart. I think Jesus could come back. And you're still not gonna solve that problem because there is no valve springs available. And 4-piston to the rescue is how I feel this is, because it solves all the problems. Because a lot of the valve springs on the market they're either too far away from coil bind, and that's because they have to deal with all motor guys or guys with big camshafts, so they have to leave a lot of room in their valve spring, and they also don't have enough pressure because most guys are not going to need this. It's a very niche thing to need this much pressure. You're not going to run this on your street car. You're going to run this on a sport front-wheel drive car that's making a lot of jam. You're not going to do that on a street car. So they're not going to sell a lot of them. And they're in the business to sell a lot. And shout out to 4-piston for getting this spring and this retainer back together. And shout out to Josh at 4Piston. He has been nothing but helpful to me. I can't thank him enough because, you know, when you have a competitor come at you and needing information, needing your parts, sometimes some people have egos, and Josh has not had ego at all. And actually, I would say he and I could probably be friends forever. A lot of the top guys, we all talk and we're friends. We're not hateful to each other. We all help each other, and we all help each other grow. And that's what this is going to do. I'm pretty positive. I don't know because I haven't used it, but I'm pretty positive that this is what's going to help us, because the distance to coil bind issue, we could never solve that because you couldn't shimmy your way out of that without hitting a valve seal. And we couldn't get the pressures because, well, there's no springs really available to have that much ass. Now, I've heard about this valve spring many years ago. We're talking the early 2000s. I think it's the same valve spring, but here we are using it, 4-piston, got it together with a retainer, and now we're ready for assembly. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us today. So I really hope that you got something out of it. I know it's been a couple weeks of Hondas because we're going to lead up to World Cup finals. That's right. So World Cup finals is right around the corner, and I'm going to show you how this thing runs on the car. So make sure you subscribe, comment below, tell me what you want to see at the race, and I'm going to try and make it happen. Toodles.
HeadGames!